feel like you're walking through a constant mental haze? You know, that feeling where your thoughts are blurry, you can't focus, and even simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. That's brain fog, and it's incredibly frustrating. But what if I told you there's a way to hit the reset button on your brain, clear out the fog, and regain your mental clarity? It's called a dopamine fast, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So, what exactly is brain fog? It's not a medical condition itself, but a symptom. It's that feeling of being mentally sluggish, forgetful, and unable to concentrate. You might find yourself rereading the same sentence over and over, struggling to find the right words, or just feeling completely drained of mental energy. It affects your work, your relationships, and your overall quality of life. The big question is, what causes it? Well, in our modern world, we're bombarded with constant stimulation. Social media notifications, endless video streams, sugary snacks, video games. Our brains are getting hit with one dopamine spike after another. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, often called the feel-good chemical. It's part of our brain's reward system. When you do something pleasurable, your brain releases dopamine, which makes you feel good and motivates you to do it again. This system is essential for survival. It motivated our ancestors to seek out food and shelter. But today, our environment has hijacked this system. The problem is, these constant artificial dopamine hits are like giving your brain a diet of pure sugar. It leads to a state of overstimulation. Your dopamine receptors, the little landing pads for this chemical, become less sensitive. It's like listening to music so loudly for so long that you start to go deaf. When your receptors become desensitized, you need more and more stimulation to feel the same level of pleasure. Natural, everyday joys like reading a book or enjoying a quiet walk start to feel boring. Your brain's baseline level of motivation and focus drops, and what are you left with? That's right, brain fog. You feel unmotivated, easily distracted, and mentally exhausted. Your brain is essentially burnt out from the constant chase for the next dopamine hit. So, how do we fix this? This is where the dopamine fast comes in. Now, the name is a bit of a misnomer. You can't actually fast from dopamine, as your body produces it naturally, for basic functions. The real goal is to reduce your exposure to those artificial high dopamine triggers. It's about giving your dopamine receptors a much-needed break, allowing them to reset and become more sensitive again. Think if it is a digital detox for your brain. By intentionally abstaining from these high-stimulus activities, you allow your brain to recalibrate its reward system. When you do this, something amazing happens. Your brain's baseline level of dopamine starts to normalize. Those everyday low dopamine activities suddenly become more engaging and rewarding. Your ability to focus on one thing for an extended period improves dramatically. The mental fog begins to lift, replaced by clarity, sharpness, and a renewed sense of motivation. Not just clearing the fog, you're rewiring your brain to find joy and focus in the things that truly matter. So, are you ready to learn how to do it? It's simpler than you think. I'm going to walk you through a practical, step-by-step guide to conducting your own dopamine fast. We'll start with what's known as the time-based method, which is perfect for beginners. The idea is to choose one day of the week, say a Sunday, and commit to avoiding all your major dopamine triggers for that entire day. Step 1. Identify your triggers. This is crucial. What are the activities you turn to for a quick hit of pleasure or distraction? Be honest with yourself. For most of us, this list will include things like mindlessly scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, playing video games, eating junk food and sugary snacks, and even listening to stimulating music constantly. Write these down. This is your do-not-do list for your fasting day. Step 2. Plan your allowed activities. This is the fun part. What will you do instead? The key is to choose activities that are naturally rewarding but don't cause a huge dopamine spike. Think things like reading a physical book, going for a long walk in nature, meditating or practicing mindfulness, journaling, drawing or painting, having a deep face-to-face conversation with a friend or family member, or even just tidying up your living space. These activities engage your brain in a gentle, sustainable way. Step 3. Prepare your environment. This is about setting yourself up for success. The night before your fast, turn off all notifications on your phone. Better yet, put your phone in another room. Uninstall the apps that tempt you the most. You can always reinstall them later. Clear your pantry of junk food. Make your allowed activities easily accessible. Leave a book on your coffee table or your journal on your nightstand. Remove temptation and make the right choices easy. Step 4. Execute the fast. When you wake up on your chosen day, stick to your plan. It's going to feel weird at first. You'll probably feel bored. You'll feel the urge to check your phone. This is normal. This boredom is actually a good sign. It's your brain starting to reset. Embrace it. When the urge to grab your phone hits, take a deep breath and redirect your attention to one of your planned activities. Go for that walk. Pick up that book. The initial discomfort will pass. After your first dopamine fast day, you'll likely feel a significant shift in things. The next morning, you might wake up feeling more refreshed, more present, and more focused. The world might seem a little brighter. That's the feeling of your dopamine receptors coming back online. Now, one day is a great start, but for lasting change, you want to integrate this into your life. You don't have to do a full day fast every week. You can try a more advanced method called the category-based fast. This is where you choose one category of high dopamine behavior, like social media, and abstain from it for a longer period, maybe a week or even a month. This allows for a much deeper reset of your brain's pathways related to that specific habit. Or you can practice daily dopamine fasting periods. For example, you could commit to no screens for the first hour of your day and the last hour before bed. This simple practice can have a profound impact on your sleep quality and your focus throughout the day. The goal is to build a healthier, more intentional relationship with technology and other sources of instant gratification. It's about being in control of your attention, not letting algorithms control you. By regularly giving your brain these breaks, you are actively rewiring it. You are teaching it to find pleasure and satisfaction in slower, more meaningful activities. This builds what's called attentional fitness. Your ability to concentrate for long periods on difficult tasks will grow stronger. Your creativity will flourish because your brain isn't constantly seeking its next fix. You become the master of your own mind again. The brain fog lifts, not just for a day, but for good. This isn't just about feeling better, it's about unlocking your true potential. Imagine what you could accomplish with that newfound clarity and focus. That project you've been putting off, that skill you've wanted to learn, they suddenly become achievable. So here's my call to action for you. I challenge you to try your first dopamine fast this week. Pick a day, identify your triggers, plan your alternative activities, and just do it. It might be one of the most productive and clarifying days you've had in a long time. Want to hear about your experience? After you've done it, come back to this video and share how you felt in the comments below. What was the hardest part? What was the biggest benefit you noticed? Your story could inspire someone else to take the first step and clear their own brain fog. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more practical ways to optimize your mind and your life, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more content coming your way to help you live a more focused, productive, and fulfilling life. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Let's clear that fog together.